guys, it's Narelle here, and welcome back to a new video. In this video, you guys are going to be seeing me color a chibi of Serge, who is the main character from the PS1 video game Chrono. I actually made this to be a cop-out picture because I did a fan art of him and Kid 2 years ago, I think. I'll pop it on the screen right now so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, I made that drawing 2 years ago, and as soon as I finished that drawing around that time, I immediately said, I hate this. I didn't like it. So this year I really wanted to redraw it, but since school is hecka busy, I'm like, I'm not going to have time to dedicate myself to one drawing, and I could barely finish any of the other drawings I started near the beginning of the year. I have one redraw video I need to get up. I have a fan art piece that I still need to finish and get up, and by the time this is up, hopefully my commissions I got from Sarudu will be up. So I have a lot of stuff to do, guys. Like, I have no time, and I have something exciting in the works as well, so I legit have no time at all. So it's gonna be interesting. So anyways, I decided to draw Serge by himself as a chibi because I'm really into chibis now, and I'm like, I want to see if I could translate him in my style. So when I was actually drawing the chibi, I had a lot more difficulty making up the pose than adding the clothes. That rhymed. So I'm gonna stop. But yeah, I had a lot more difficulty picking a pose for him because every pose I did, I hated. And the pose I did now, which you're seeing him in now, I was like, wait a minute, he has a spear. So what if I draw him rushing forward with his spear in his hand? And by the time I kind of executed it on paper, I'm like, wow, this perfectly works. And I actually had a lot of fun drawing him. A while ago, I actually did have a lot of trouble with his clothing because, as you can see, hopefully, fingers crossed, you can see that his clothing isn't really all that simple. It's very detailed, and I tried to kind of simplify it because it is a chibi and not a full body picture of him. So I actually didn't really have much trouble as I thought I was gonna have with this picture, because I don't know, it just kind of it seems that if you really do commit yourself to practicing things you suck at, you will get better. And I honestly can say I got better at, you know, rushing forward and tackling things that I know is difficult for me, and that's just made me like this piece a lot more. So that's really all I can say about this piece. But as for materials go, because I do get questioned on my materials a little bit, but I use Georgia Pacific cardstock for this piece. You can get it at Walmart for $5. It's amazing for colored pencil artwork. Copic, and not so much. It bleeds a little bit, but it's up to your own liking. I sketched this out with a regular graphite pencil. No color, just gray graphite. I inked it with a black Stabilo liner. I colored it with Prismacolor coloring pencils, and I added some gold effects with my Gansai Tombi paint in gold. And of course, I added some Sakura jelly roll for the highlights on his cheeks and his lips. So that's really much it for the supplies. I'm actually probably just gonna cut this in a square and just tape it in my sketchbook because I honestly have no use for it, and I don't really want to sell it because it's actually on a back of another failed artwork. So I'm like, I don't think people would want to buy this with something on the back. But I'm thinking, since I am going to try, fingers crossed, going to a convention in a couple of months, I might make this a sticker because I think this would look really cute as a sticker, and it's a Comic-Con, so hopefully video games will do well. And plus, this video game is old, and hopefully one person there will know what it is. So please pray for me, guys, because I am not ready. Like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, Artist Alley, I would love to do it, and I'm like freaking out. It's only a day convention, so it's not that bad. I think I'm kind of overreacting a little bit, but since it is my first Artist Alley. I don't know, I feel like it's fitting to be this overreactive, if that's a word. So yeah, so Chrono Cross, this game my brother played a lot when we were younger. He would always ask if we would want to come watch him play, because around that time we weren't really big into video games like he was. So we always said yes, and every time I would go in his room to watch this video game be played, I legit would stay in there for hours, because the game itself is beautiful, the aesthetic to it is beautiful, the soundtrack is freaking amazing. This game has like the best soundtrack I have ever heard on a video game, and it's a PS1 video game, I'm telling you guys. So wow. And the story is just freaking awesome. So if you guys have not heard about this game, I highly recommend you guys going to play it. I think it is a 4-disc long video game, so it's not short. It is quite lengthy. So if you guys have time on your hand to actually go play the game, I would suggest it. I'm pretty sure there are playthroughs, almost like walkthrough. I'm pretty sure there are playthroughs on YouTube of this game, so if you would rather watch someone else play it, I would highly recommend it. It's just amazing. I freaking love this game, and I actually really like this tribute piece I did for it, because honestly, it's a lot of nostalgia, and I am actually planning on trying to do chibis of the other characters in Chrono Cross, because all of the characters you get on your party is actually, they're really interesting and they're all unique. So I really want to, draw the rest of them. So look out for that if I ever get around to it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can really say about this piece and this video game series. And if you guys know about Chrono Cross, let me know in my comment box below. So my video is wrapping up. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!